And we're going. Hey, Drew, thanks for taking a minute to talk to my current students, alumni, maybe some people out on the internet. Graduate of the Application and Web Development program in 2024. So 2 years experience
Yes.
and great student, great alumni. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me and tell us about your industry experience. So I'm going to shut up if you don't mind introducing yourself. What are you doing? Who do you work for? What's your job title? All that fun stuff.
Yeah. I my name is Andrew Jones. My company is a non-for-profit called Collision Engineering Clear Alliance. Basically, work with body techs for car repair. We kind of help that industry, just get the students into the industry. Um, we're funded by mainly Enterprise. We were actually uh, formed by Ranken and Enterprise together, kind of use Ranken's model. Um, and then my job title is full stack and infrastructure engineer.
Full stack and infrastructure
Yes.
engineer. And so, what does a full stack and infrastructure engineer do?
So I'm in a very unique position where I was here at the beginning. My full stack part is a lot of the development that I learned in class. The infrastructure portion is something I kind of learned, and I actually did not like it at all at the beginning, but I've grown to actually like it a lot. I've taken up a lot of the Microsoft like onboarding devices, basically anything IT related, security. I've taken on a lot of those. I've done some certifications to kind of prove myself in
Like
that
what?
field. So I did the MD 102, which is the intro kind of Intune side where that's like onboarding devices, autopilot, kind of the policies, keeping everything in compliance and making sure nothing ever happens.
Cool.
I'm almost done. I think I'm going to be doing the test pretty soon is the I'm doing the Azure one, which is kind of what we did, but also just a little bit more, which is AZ. I think it's maybe 102, maybe 104. It's like their intro one for Azure too. And then the other one, I forgot the thing, but it's like Microsoft Entra. That's more of like conditional access, PMI, and like security for like the user itself. So I've
Nice.
taken on the role of security for users, devices, and kind of expanded what all I do.
So, Intune, Azure, and Entra ID.
Yes.
Nice. And you mentioned full stack. What is your full stack technology stack? What are you coding in?
We actually I was open to anything, and whenever I was talking with a lot of the higher ups at Enterprise, they highly recommended React, and I was all for that because we learned that at Ranken, which was huge. And that's so our front end is React. I use a lot of React Native,
Mm-hmm.
um, just because we have a lot of, or one of our main things is mobile app and web, so kind of have to the native just works really well. Backend, I'm using Node.js, just standard, and I use one backend for everything that's tied together. So yeah, I've very just it was since I was here at the beginning, it's very nice to I was able to build it based off what I kind of learned in class.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept everything pretty true to what I know.
So Node, React, but then I hear Azure. So do you have a SQL
Yes.
Server database?
Yeah.
Azure
SQL Server.
SQL?
Yeah, and I've been using Terraform a lot. That is one
Terraform.
thing I kind of taught myself because I was recommended. It just makes edit like using the database and connect everything a lot easier.
Okay.
It does a lot of the stuff for you.
Okay.
Kind
Great.
of like a little,
Great.
yeah.
And so you build and maintain, this hybrid app that is a web app and a mobile app. I mean, you want to tell us a little bit more about that app that
Yeah.
you?
So I do their website, and then so we have an app that the students use that kind of everything the students were doing and instructors and like their mentors in their shops for their internships were all paper based. A lot of their forms and stuff, it just wasn't very scalable and like just didn't work. So we switched to a app and web format, to where there's these journal entries that students is like the main thing for the students that they do, and they can fill out the journal entry, take pictures of the work while they're doing it, all on the app. Um, then they also we're building all kinds of. They do a lot of their like their forms they fill out, like their agreement forms. They do it all. Ordering personal protection equipment, they order that from the app. Um, we're also one thing we're working on is a profile where they're going to be able to hold all of their certifications, like their ICAR certifications and stuff. They'll have their be able to hold their resume and then saved works that they like that they do their journal entries. They can save ones that they like and kind of build a portfolio that because they don't really I taking from us one of our big projects is building a portfolio and in that industry, they don't build portfolios. And this kind of gives them an opportunity to build a portfolio
Oh, that's
to
cool.
kind of have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing we're working on. That's like the student is the main part of the app. Instructor, mentor, industry partners have things too, but the student is the main part of the app.
So your company that you work for, Collision Engineering Career Alliance. So I got that right?
Science. Yes.
They train mechanics, car mechanics, auto collision mechanics,
Auto body techs. So there's
auto body
mechanics, and
techs.
then yeah, so they help. So they Ranken had a one of our founders of our company is was a Ranken instructor, and he took kind of what Ranken and him built as the like workflow.
Yep.
It worked so well, so they took it across the world or United States for now.
Yeah.
Um,
And
to
you
kind
provide
of
that training, which is like hands-on based,
yeah. So
and how many
it's
schools?
right now we have 9 active, but we have a ton in the talks. It's just
Okay.
limitation on funding and a lot like getting things together, all our
Okay.
eggs in the basket.
That's cool.
But
But you're
but
you're
yeah,
you're at 9 locations across the United States.
correct.
That's
Yeah.
cool. So what are your do you know the cities? I'm just curious.
Um, so we have Chicago one, another one in Illinois.
Yeah.
I don't remember the city.
Okay.
Um, then we have two in California, one in the north part, one in the south. We have one in North Dakota. Um,
Is it a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to think.
internship models? So there's a lot of internships
So
baked
it
in?
so it takes it's 50-50. So they're 50% in the
Yeah.
classroom and then they're 50% interns.
Yep.
And that's where we come in. We kind of help the schools connect with the shops. We also give students tuition refunds to kind of incentivize people to go into the field.
Nice.
And we could buy them tools and stuff too.
And so I believe I know the answer, but this is your only job since graduation.
Correct.
And did you have
Yes.
this job like before graduation or after, or how did it land?
So I started an internship with them during the end of my first year
Okay.
with at Ranken, just building their website because the company they were using was charging an outrageous amount,
Yep.
and they weren't very responsive. And then it kind of turned into um, over the end, I started full time with them and kind of doing school because that last semester I was doing I finished online and I was working with them while doing online. So it kind of
Nice.
started from Rankin.
Nice. So really your first year you were just in school, but then your second year of ranking you started this internship. So you had this well
Yeah.
lined up upon graduation. And then you just went
Yes.
full time when you graduated.
Yep.
Nice. And then, so what's a day in your life like? I mean, you're working, I'm guessing from home right now. How much work from home? And then what's your routine like?
So it changed a lot. It's really a lot to do up to me, whether I work from home or work. Collaboration's important. So I go into office a lot and sometimes like feeling like you're part of it, you also go into the office. But it's kind of up to me. A lot I'm doing like 3 from home, 2 from work.
Yeah.
It changes weekly, kind of based on my schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you start your morning, what time? And then, you got meetings, or you just coding all day, or what?
So my work time starts at 8 o'clock. Usually I show up about 10 minutes early. I go through a lot of to do with the infrastructure side, the securities. I run just through a lot of the checks for Microsoft and just making sure there's no risky users and other things. And then I get into, depending on my day, either some coding, planning, or meetings. It really depends on the day.
So your day starts at 8, so you
Oh,
got
yeah,
how many hours?
ends about uh ends at about. So we don't have like a. Well, I don't usually do like a lunch. I get this opportunity. Well, I do a lunch, but it's kind of like during. So I work 8 hours, but I only work till 4,
Yeah.
8 to 4,
Yep.
because I have like a lunch while I work.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
do.
working lunch. Yeah, classic. Yeah, for
That way I'm
sure.
not working till 5.
Um, and then so why'd you get into this industry? Why'd you choose software development?
I started with software development when I was really young. One of my friend's brothers was getting into, he's actually went into cybersecurity, but he was making or modding games and it looked so fun. And then I realized games aren't fun to do. And I like the more application version of making apps, making websites. It's just so fun. I really love code and just the way like it works, just everything works.
Yeah,
So from very young, I've always wanted to do this.
nice. How young do you think you were when you kind of pinpointed this?
About 8 or 9,
Yeah, it just
it just stuck with me. It's like whenever you see that thing and it
yeah.
just like glows.
Did you study in high school much at all or
Yeah, so I took some classes in high school, and then my last 2 years of high school, I went to South Tech
hmm
for half the day, and
nice.
for application development.
And then how did you wind up at Ranken?
So after that, I ended up going to Merrimack Community College for a year, and then I just was not doing very well at Merrimack because they're so loose with you don't have to show up, they don't take attendance, and it really was hurting me more than helping me. Um, so then I stopped after that and I went to work actually in the automotive industry and I realized how much I didn't like it and how I just need to buckle up and I actually got told of Rankin of how it's like hands-on, very like instead of a ton of book work, it's like half book work, half coding, or maybe more coding.
Yeah,
And I really liked the idea of that, so that's what kind of got me to Rankin.
nice, man. Well, I'm just want to express, my congratulations and I'm glad that your hard work has paid off for you. I know you talked about, buying your first home and this kind of stuff, and I'm just really happy to see you, having your hard work and dedication to this industry, pay off for you. So I'm just really happy
Yeah,
for you.
thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I guess last question, and you're a young guy and no one knows the future, but I mean, do you have any indication as to are you going to do this for your whole life, or you see maybe I can do this for 10 years and then I'm, need to retire?
I love it so much. I still to this day do little side projects of my own. Just when I'm at home bored, I'll come home and I'll be like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, coding sounds so fun. Actually, one of our assignments for the class, I think it was our final for it was either second semester or third. I ended up so I made like a game like picker where you can like a champion like a select thing. And I actually to this day I'm still working on it. I'm doing stuff and changing and adding stuff. Just something fun to do because I
That's
enjoy
cool.
it so much.
That's
So
cool. That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple, yeah, final projects and some you give a little bit more leeway to pick the topic and drive the
Yeah.
requirements. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So, um, well, thank you for taking the time. And, we've talked off camera about future potential partnering between our companies. And so I look forward to that.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
just congrats again, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you. You helped me out so much. So you
Yeah.
got me here.
You did it. All right. Thanks, man. Later.